how to graph a system of linear equation using DESMO. So I have a video for using cell phone and also online. I mean on a web. So here we go. You can just click on this. The first one will go to DESMO. Super easy, guys. You want to type it in the equation. We're gonna do question number one first, okay? So I have 22x plus 12y. Just type it in. If you have um, either computer or cell phone, just type it in straight away. X plus y equal a. Bam. As you can see, these two lines, they intersection lines, so they cross and they meet together at a point. So the point right here, as you can see, we call them the points of intersection. So the one to be 5 and 3, so x and y. So your answer will be x equal 5 and then y equals 3. As simple like that, right? So that is how you do on Desmo using graph. All you have to do, again, go to desmo.com, either on your laptop or on what do you call cell phone. All right. So now we're gonna try it again one more time. So I will grab the second one. You don't have to do this, but I just want to show you the step again. So I'm gonna go to Desmo. First one is already on the graph. So I'm gonna grab this next equation. Now notice how this equation right here has Q and D. Because sometimes, not all the time, your variable going to be X and Y. So in this time, I would highly recommend you to make sure that you make a note for yourself, change Q to X. With that being said, my first equation is gonna be X plus Y equal 22. All right, the number doesn't look so friendly. It kind of looks decimal. Oh my God, it could be difficult. No, not at all. It's gonna be exactly the same way we've been doing. So right here again, make sure you change Q to X because decimal only what did I say? Decimal it only stay with X and Y only. So 0.10 and this is D, right? So I'll make sure I change D to Y. And then it's gonna give me 3.55. Bam. I see nothing on the graph, so all you have to do is to drag it and you will be able to see it. Drag it, okay? Just drag here. So now you will find a point right here. So 9 and 11, 9 and 13. So with that being said, x going to equal 9 and y gonna be equal 13. Okay, so that is how you do it using DESMO. Hope it makes sense to you. Graph a system of linear equation using three equations using decimal. As you know, decimal only divided by x and y, but it's still totally doable. So let's give it a try. So x plus y plus z equals 16. I'm doing question number one on this side. Knowing how they have to add a slider for z, just because that uh, just like I said, the calculator already defined x and y. So now we're gonna grab the next one plus y and z enter, and then we have 3z equal x plus 1. Now, knowing that we have these three equations, our goal is to find a solution that can fit or can satisfy both three equations, meaning all three lines have to meet together. In order to do that, you have to move the slider right here so that they're gonna meet. Look, this line eventually gonna meet, and boom, we're gonna check the number. As you can see right here, the number going to be x and y. It only a coordinate of x and y. So x going to be equal 8 and y going to be equal 5. Where is z gonna be? Then you gotta look at the slider. Z going to be equal 3. So that's the answer for the system of linear equation with three equations. Here we go. So that's your answer. We're going to go ahead and give it a try for the next question, question number 2. Note how the number are a little bit bigger. And just make sure not all the time the variable are given to you at x, y, and z. So keep in mind to change it yourself. I usually write out a note myself just in case I'm confused by the number, by the variable. So I usually take a note myself. So here I can just I can just get rid of this and make my new equation. So I'm going to type the first one, going to be 6a, but we know that a had been changed to x, so it's going to be 6x plus 3.50, x going to be y, keep that in mind, plus 2.50, c going to be z, and it's going to be equal 1300. Okay, here make sure I'm reading from this equation. And then right here I'm going to have x plus y plus z equal 278. It's really important that you have to keep x and y and then z. Well, because x and y are a default. If not, you're going to have a bunch of sliders. For example, if I want to put a just like that, let me show you. It's not going to happen because it doesn't recognize it. So we're going to turn this off and I will change back to x, y, and z. So I have a is x, so x equals 2 s is y minus 10. Alright, now as you can see, we can't really see the number very well because the number right here are pretty big. So even if I'm zooming it, it just, and you can also zoom it right here as well by zoom out. Oh, and then you see the number. So what we're going to do right now is move the z. But there not much can be changed because if you know the range for the z right here, they said the minimum is -10 and the maximum of z can be 10. But it will not be the case in the number that's so big like this. So I would highly recommend you click on here and change it to -100 and then 100. It's like a maximum and a minimum. You give z more to go. So as you can see right here, I can change the line more, right? And I'm just gonna stop whenever the line meets. And I'm gonna check, I'm gonna look at the number to see. It doesn't give me a good number yet. So I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna stop, move until the line meets. Okay, so this looks like better because as you can see right here, we have a more whole number answer. In this case, x going to be, well, a equal x, right? So a gonna be equal 150 and x is y equal 80. Okay, and then z going to be, if you look back in here again, it's gonna be 48. So that's the answer. I will make a video how you do it on your cell phone as well. So whatever way work for you, give it a try, okay? It's all about trying a new way. So enjoy. Bye bye.